Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm back on choices. I'm going to talk about one of the original 3 books that was first on chapter. Because I think, not chapters, but choices, sorry about that. One of the 3 original books that was on choices, sorry. I'm getting sleepy now because it's late at night. But yeah, I'm here to talk about one of the 3 original stories that was on Choices when it first came out. And let me tell you, Choices came out, I want to say around 2016. Woo, child. Did not know it was, oh wow. But yes, one of the OG books, I'm going to be honest, because I was so obsessed with the Freshman, I didn't really pay Most Wanted any attention. It wasn't until I started playing that I was like, oh my god, I need more. Matter of fact, I need I need to actually buy some gems because I was enjoying the heck out of Most Wanted. Now, there will be spoilers, so if you do not want any spoilers, I suggest you go play this yourself or go watch Locum 23 or anybody else playing this, and then once you are done playing it yourself or watching anyone else play it, you can always come back to my video, get you a glass of wine or popcorn, wherever you want. Sit back, relax, or probably do some laundry. Just do something while listening to my voice, okay? Again, spoilers. So basically, Most Wanted. Hollywood's best detective knows how to charm celebrities, but can he handle a gun-slinging Texas Marshal? And can they catch a killer? Now let me tell you, baby, this book was awesome. It was great. Now, the whole thing behind this is that the first scene we get is just first scene we get is just like you have to pick like either a male or female character. It doesn't matter, and you're gonna see why it doesn't matter, but like you pick a male or female character, you're not naming them anything, you just picking who to play. Because one of them, because if you choose a female, the male character that you didn't pick is going to be the one to run away. But if you pick the male character, the female character is going to be the one that run away and hide and stuff like that. So it's whoever you pick. It don't matter. I'm going to say dude for this. I'm going to say, I think I picked the dude. But anyway, so you pick the dude. Again, it could either be Teresa Holland or Logan Mills. So it was Logan. I just chose Logan. Anyway, Logan talked to Teresa. Of course, they just chit-chatting. Next thing you know, they see a guy with a shotgun. His name is John Toll. And of course, he's here to kill someone. He ends up killing a guy. I'm trying to figure out what was this guy's name, because I want to say his name was Gavin. I think it was, I want to say it's Gavin. Yeah, it was Gavin. Anyway, he kills Gavin. Gavin is, I want to say he's a reporter and stuff like that. Like, he owns like a blog and stuff like that, and he talks junk about people and things like that. But yeah, John Toll basically kills him and kills Logan as well. Again, depending on who you decide to choose, if you decide to choose Teresa or Logan, one of them ends up dead. So he ends up killing Logan. Teresa ends up running away, of course, and then John just he as soon as he finished killing Gavin and Logan, he dips. Now then we go to our main character, who his name is Dave. Dave is basically the detective in Hollywood, and he doesn't have no partner at all. Like, he's Mr. Suave. He's cool, calm, and collective. Think of, I want to say, think of Mike Lowry. I'm thinking that's his name. I'm just going to say Mike. Think of Mike from Bad Boys. Like, he's kind of like Mike from Bad Boys. So then Dave, again, like I said, Dave, he's at a friend's, he's playing poker and stuff like that. He's also helping out one of a up and coming actress, because she is being stalked and stuff like that. He ends up helping her out and things like that. And after he ends up helping her out, he gets a call to go to the club that John Toll was at. And while he's there, he's like, talking to people. And then next thing you know, we meet Sam. Sam is the Texan Marshal that we meet. And of course, Sam is all like, she just want to bring down John Toll. She's asking all the right questions and stuff. Like, she wants this dude to be brought down. And of course, Dave goes to his boss, and of course his boss tells Dave that he's going to be working with Sam. Of course, Dave, he ain't feeling that because he never had a partner. He don't want partners. He want to work alone. But of course, him and Sam got to work together, especially to catch John Toll, and things like that. And that's how, like, things just goes off. I like the fact that, like, you also get to solve some of these puzzles, because there are certain puzzles and stuff that you could get to and things like that. I think one, like, where you could get right and stuff like that. Like, you could get the puzzle right. And if you get the puzzle right, I want to say you get what? Detective points? It's been a while since I played this, so please bear with me. But yeah, I do know, like, I like the fact that, like, you could guess, like, what's going on and things like that. I thought that was a cool aspect to it. If you do get it wrong, there are consequences and stuff like that. One of the, and you also, this was also around the time where I feel like your choices matter and stuff like that. So if there was a diamond choice and you didn't take it, that choice would matter and things like that. So yeah, I like the fact that this was like one of the moments where, like, the diamond choices did matter and things like that. But anyway, while Dave and Sam is trying to solve it, they do get close. And that's another thing I like about Most Wanted, and I kind of wish that Pixelberry would bring back, is because during this whole story, even though Dave and Sam do get close, they don't get romantically close. Like, there's no kissing, there's no, like, bow, chicken, wow, wow, chicken, wow. There ain't none of that. There ain't none of that. It's just like, they get close. They start to form a bond with each other. And I just think that's the most dopest thing that we could ever get from Pixelberry. Because I'm going to be honest, Pixelberry does not have a book like Most Wanted. I kid you not. Every book with, like, and I'm just being honest, every book that you read on Choices is, you're going to have a love interest regardless and stuff like that. Like, you're going to have somebody you kissing, you being intimate with. However, like, with Most Wanted, I think the one thing I liked about Most Wanted is that you didn't necessarily have to be romantically involved. Now I'm pretty sure if they continue with the story, there might have been some romantic things going on between them. However, they didn't do any kisses or nothing like that. And I enjoyed that about the book because it's like that's the one thing I enjoy about the book. Is them not really going for the romance part. Like, we actually going for the mystery, the crime part. Like, romance could be later, but this book 1, we are strictly doing, we going for the crime and stuff like that. Again, like I said, even though it does say romance, again, they don't really kiss or anything like that. Like, again, you have moments where they grow close, but it's not like as like unless they update it and they put some stuff to it. I don't think. Well, I hope they didn't. I hope they didn't update it and had them kiss, because that would just ruin it. Don't do that. But I'm just saying, I enjoyed the fact that, like, that this was a slow burn. Like a slow burn. Because, again, you ain't getting no kisses. You ain't getting none of that. You did get some closeness. And you did get, like, them being close. Them, like, talking. Like, again, they, like, telling their business. I especially like when they get close, especially when Sam tells Dave why she really is gun-ho for John Toll, and you get a flashback. This is if you want to play it or not. I'm thinking. I can't remember, but either way, I'm thinking you do damage choice, or you probably don't. But you get a flashback. Sam is basically at the place. I'm thinking what, the jail or the prison? I can't remember which one it was. I'm thinking it was jail. Yeah, jail. She was at like the jail that they was holding John at, and her boss, I want to say Bill Holton. Yeah, Bill Holton was her boss, and Sam also had a partner in crime. His name, I want to say his name is what? Evan? Yeah. Side note about Evan. I'm so ticked off they changed Evan. I was so mad they changed Evan's face. Because I'm going to tell you, Evan looked like Michael Ealy. I kid you not. Homie looked like Michael Ealy and stuff. And now I feel like they changed him again, because there was one point where he was looking like Michael Ealy, then he was looking a little bit like Chris Brown, and now he just looking like nobody at this moment. But I was so mad that they changed how he looked, because I'm thinking like, come on, he was looking nice. And then I want to say, yeah, they changed Bill Holton as well, because Bill was looking like one of those older white movie actors. I can't think of his name, because, damn it, I can't think of his name. But if someone has played it, like, again, if you played Most Wanted around 2016 and stuff like that, you know exactly who I'm talking about, because of how he looked. And now they done changed him, so again, he's looking like nobody now. But it's all good in the neighborhood. But yeah, Bill Holton was her mentor, and he was like kind of like a father figure to her and stuff like that. But anyway, I want to say what? I want to say dang it, I'm trying to figure out how it went, because I do know, like, John Toll was in their, like, was like in their jail cell, and they had to transfer him to like someone else. And um I know that Bill was in the car. I'm trying to figure out, was she behind him or something like that. I don't know how it went and stuff like that, but I do know like him and like what Bill, like I said, Bill was taking John to prison, and somehow John ends up escaping. He does end up killing Bill. I know Sam, I know she was there. I forgot how she was there though. I'm thinking she was either following behind him or she came up to the scene and stuff like that. Either way, she ends up getting hurt as well and stuff like that. And then John ends up getting away. And so ever since that, she has a vendetta against John, and she wants to see him be put down, which I don't blame her. And of course, again, Dave and Sam, again, they getting close and stuff like that. And he's beginning to trust her. She's beginning to trust him. Things take a turn because then, I'm thinking Sam does something kind of reckless and stuff like that. I want to say either her or Dave does something kind of reckless. I don't know. But I think it's the fact that they're not getting close to the case. So Sam has to go back. But then Sam ends up putting pieces together and like knowing what's going to happen. And so of course, she goes back and she ends up getting back on the case, because there's a point where she gets thrown off the case and then she gets back on the case and things like that. And then of course, there's a moment where like, okay, Sam and Dave do catch John told, or like not even John told, I want to say, yeah, they almost catch him. Yeah. They on his trail and stuff, because again, like I said, this is a crime, and John was killing people. John basically killed Gavin, and so of course, they're trying to figure out why John is killing Gavin, and then he's killing anybody that like associates with Gavin and stuff like that. And there's a lot of stars that like they suspect is the reason why, like, John is killing. At first, they suspect, I want to say, what's his name, one of Dave's Hollywood buddies, an actor. I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name? Ryan Summers. Okay, yeah. Ryan Summers. Because like Dave has two friends that's like highly connected in Hollywood. Ryan Summers and Cassandra Lee. Ryan Summers, they feel like he was a suspect, but he actually explains why he's not a suspect. And also another person that was a suspect was this girl named Haley Rose. Now, with Haley Rose, and sorry if I'm missing things and stuff like that. If I am, just put it down in the comments below. And like, again, we could talk about this in the comments below, but let me get back to the story again. But anyway, so, of course they was like, he was a prime suspect at first, and there was a couple people that was a prime suspect and stuff like that they kept going to. And they also went to Haley Rose as well too. And then when we get to the nitty gritty of it, there's a twist. You probably think like, what? A twist? Naisha, what do you mean? Okay, so there's a twist. So they basically were like, they were talking about how John he a murderer. Like, he's a serial killer. And the only reason why he got caught is because he stabbed a guy, like, a whole lot of times. Like, he stabbed a guy a whole lot of times. And that's how he got caught. And Sam was saying how fishy that sounds, because it's like none of his kills are like that. And not to mention, with the whole Gavin situation, he used a shotgun and stuff like that. He don't seem like he's the type of person to just stab someone. And then they figure out that John had a daughter. And that daughter is, if you already guessed it, it's Haley Rose. And Haley was the one that killed the guy, and John basically took up for her because that's his daughter. And that's the main reason why he killed Gavin, because Gavin knew about Haley's background. Gavin knew that John Toll was actually Haley Rose's father. And if that got out, that wouldn't be good for her. Because again, she's an up and coming singer and stuff like that. And I want to say how they came up with this was because, like, when they was in John's trailer, they saw a picture of a little girl and stuff like that. And I think there was a few more clues. Also, not to mention Haley's song, which, like, what she was saying, the song kind of clicked in Sam's head. So then, of course, now that they found out the truth, they about to, wreck shop. And of course, things take a turn. People are getting injured left to right and things like that, because again, they found out that Haley Rose is John Toll's daughter, and they both need to go to jail. And so, of course, they fight it out and all that stuff. John ends up getting killed, and Haley ends up going to jail and stuff like that. And of course, Dave and Sam, they have a moment again. Again, it's not one that's like big on romance, but again, you could tell that the chemistry, the tension is there. And then the way this it ends on a cliffhanger and stuff like that, which pisses me off. But yeah, it ends off with a cliffhanger, because, like, after everything's said and done, and it seems like Sam is about to leave, Dave gets a call from, like, his chief, and come to find out Haley Rose is dead, and basically it's a suicide, even though she decapitated her own head. And that's where Sam is like, she's going to stay and help out on this case, and that's that. And again, to me, this was written very beautifully. I don't have anything to say about the graphics, because I like the graphics. Thought the graphics was dope. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that they changed face, because again, even though, like, the character looks similar to, like, some celebrities, it wasn't like one where it's like, okay, you gotta, like, change it. It's like, I didn't think it really needed change, but hey, it's understandable. But overall, I enjoyed the whole story. I thought it was, at times, it was funny, especially the banter between Dave and Sam, and of course, when Dave and Sam would talk to the other members in the in his office and stuff like that, because there was other people. I'm trying to think what was. what was their name? Um, one was named Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna say Nick. One was named Nick. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, one was named Nick. The other one was named Riza or something like that. I'm thinking Riza or something like that. And there was another one named Marisol. She was kind of like she gave me the mind. She put me in the mind of what's his name? Is it Hodge from Criminal Minds? That's who Marisol put me in the mind of, because she was like the criminal psychologist and stuff like that. Was it another? No, it's somebody else in that group. I can't think of who in that Criminal Mind group. I can't think of his name. It started with a G, I think. I can't think of his name, but like Marisol put me in the mind of that guy from Criminal Minds, the one that was a criminal psychologist and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out, what did Nick do? What did Nick do? Okay, yeah, Nick was the forensic specialist. And I want to say Risa. I'm gonna call him Riz. Yeah, Riz was a data analyst and a digital security consultant and stuff like that. So I like that. The chief, the boss that I keep mentioning, her name was Dana Beckham. And I'm not gonna lie, she kind of put me in mind of Viola Davis, but that's just my opinion, only. Well, but yeah, overall, yeah, I like that story from beginning to ending. It was done so beautifully that I was hoping and praying for like a book 2, because it was just so good. And so I was so devastated that it isn't a book 2, but like, it's like, hey, it's what it is. I kind of wish they could give us that moment, but yeah, it's fine if they can't. Overall, I still enjoyed the story. I love every moment of it, especially the moments with Dave and Sam, because again, even though it wasn't like overly like romantic, it still was very subtle, to the point where like, something was going on between them. However, it didn't take away from the mystery and crime part, and that's what I like about it. I guess that's why I like it more than like Crimes of Passion. Even though I do enjoy Crimes of Passion, I feel like with Crimes of Passion is more like, there's romance in it. There's a lot of romance in it. There's a lot of sexual tension in it. It's not really slow burn as Most Wanted was, because Most Wanted was very, like, it was slow burn, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I will also give this a 5 out of 5. I didn't see any grammar errors again. Yeah, I didn't see any grammar areas, but if you did see any grammar errors, into errors. Sorry, I am exhausted. But yeah, if you see any grammar errors, just let me know and stuff like that in the comment, in the comments below. Just let me know, because I didn't see any grammar errors. And also let me know what you thought about Most Wanted. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? If you did like it, what did you like about it? If you dislike it, what you didn't like about it? And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.